This would be the second video about pyttsx3. Let's take a recap what we learned in the previous video. pyttsx3 is the module which helps you convert text to voice or speech. Okay, so the syntax is import pyttsx3 and then create an engine or an object which is equal to pyttsx3 dot init. Okay, init means initiate. Then we have to do everything with the help of engine dot say whatever you want the AI to say. Hi, this is hi, am an I am an AI. Okay, and to terminate this program or to successfully load this program, you have to write engine dot run a capital w capital run and wait. Okay, so this is it. Let's run the program.
Hi, I am an AI.
Okay, so the two more properties which I didn't tell you about in the previous video was the voice and the speed. Okay, you see, let me run this code again.
Hi, I am an AI.
It's a male voice, and the second thing is the rate. The speed is very high. Okay, so we can change it. Print engine dot get properties, as the name defined, get properties and voices. I'm getting the properties about the voices when I
Hi,
print
I am
this.
an AI.
Okay, you see, it's a male voice which I'm having. It's a male voice, and the name of that voice or the person who is speaking is David. Okay, the real name of the AI is David, and I only have one voice. If you have two voices in your computer system, it would be in the form of list. If you print this engine dot set get properties, you'll get a list of two voices, but I'm having only one. Okay, so let us put this in a variable. So voices is equals to engine dot set, or sorry, get property p capital. Just remember p is capital. Property, get property, uh, voices, right? Voice. Okay, and if you want to change the voice, the syntax is very simple. Engine dot set property, and as the name defines, set property. You have to set voice, comma, the variable voices, and just let me write down the syntax. 0 comma 0 dot id. Okay, so what I did here is that I have to set property of voices, and what I have to set is to the 0. I have only one voice, so if I write here 1, it's gonna give me an error. It's 0. I hope you know the format of list. If you don't, let me explain it to you. Okay, so list is an array, or we call it as an array in Python programming language. It is actually data containing in the square brackets separated by commas, like 1 comma name, right, and comma 3 2. Okay, so these are the data. So the position or the index position of the elements of the data is as follows. This is the 0th position of the element, this is the second position, and this is the third position. Okay, if I write print, first I have to convert this into comment. Okay, yep. And if I write print l0, right, I'm calling out the 0th element of the list l. Right, let's control b, so you get 1. Okay, if I write 3, let's control b, it's gonna give me error because it says list index out of range, because the max index is 2, right? This is 0, this is 1, so this will be 2. There is no third element. Okay, so this is the explanation of list, and with this, let's see what our code says. Right, so yeah, set properties voice comma voice 0 dot id. Okay, so this will convert the voice to whatever you want. If you write 1, it's going to be female. If you write second, it's going to be male, because in the 0th position the voice is male, and in the first position it's female. Okay, so this is how you set property. So it's not gonna change anything in my program, so I'm gonna just leave this. The second thing is rate. Okay, you have to change the rate. You can also find out the rate with the help of print engine dot set, sorry, I always get confused. Set property, set property, get a property rate. Okay, control S and control B.
Hi, I am an
Yeah,
AI.
the rate is 200. Okay, that's very high. So I have to change this rate. So to change this rate, the syntax is very simple again. Engine dot set properties, set properties, spread property, and comma rate, bracket rate, comma whatever you want to change it to. Okay, suppose I have to do 120. I have to convert the rate to 120. So I'll write 120. Okay, let me explain it again. Set properties rate, the thing which I want to change. In the previous syntax, I wrote voices as I wanted to change the voices. Then what to what value I have to change? Okay, so 120. I think 120 should be the great should be a good value. Control S, Control B. Sorry, Control S, Control B.
Hi, I am an AI.
So yeah, you see it's lowered down now. The speed is not so high. So this is the leftover properties of pyttsx3. Now let's just get to a program. Let us try a question. A question which I wanted to propose in front of you was write a program using pyttsx3 module where you casually interact with the AI. Okay, so you have to write a code where you casually interact with the AI. So this is your assignment. Consider as an assignment. Please pause the video and try it, and I'll tell you the solution for the same in the next video. Thank